This video was suggested by a viewer. If you also want to see your favorite cars or famous people in automotive history on my channel, feel free to comment. Now enjoy the video.
Volvo. Coil springs all the way around.
In the mid-70s, Volvo had many financial problems and were looking for their 200 series replacer after just 1 year of being on sale. The early 240s were unreliable, massive and not fuel economic, while their competitors were making small and fuel-sipping cars. Volvo didn't have lots of money, so they wanted to base the new car on the existing 200 series, but this time they wanted it to be more reliable, fuel economic and have longer service life. They called it the NV80 project, and multiple designs were made. Volvo chose Jan Vilsgaard's concept, which had a saloon, an estate and a hatchback, but a hatchback was too expensive to make. Jan had designed all Volvos for the last 2 decades, starting with the Amazon, which I made another video about. They made the design boxy like the previous 2 series, so that it would be cheaper to produce. With the launch of the 760 in 1982, Volvo entered another market, luxury European saloons, with the biggest competitors being BMW and Mercedes. The 760 had a V6 that was co-developed with Renault and Peugeot, and tuned versions of it was put in the DeLorean. It also came with a straight 6 turbo diesel from Volkswagen, called the TD24. One of Volvo's most iconic engines. The driveline and transmission was pretty much identical to the one in the 260, but the chassis was completely new. It was designed to compete with both European luxury cars, as mentioned, but also with American saloons. 2 years later, the 740 came out, a cheaper version of the 760 that had a 2.3-liter 4-cylinder engine. Both were well received and earned enough revenue to introduce the estate version in 1985.
This is the elegant Volvo 740 estate. It'll hold 33 bags of groceries, a 6-foot sofa, or 8 very large dogs.
The 700 series used either 4-speed manual transmissions with electric overdrive or a 4-speed automatic, and it used 4-wheel disc brakes. The 700 series came as a 4-door saloon, a 5-door wagon and a 2-door coupe called the 780, designed by Bertone. One of Volvo's founders, Assar Gabrielsson, once said, "Cars are driven by people. The guiding principle behind everything we make at Volvo, therefore, is and must remain safety." The 700 series was the safest car in the world and even safer than the 200 series, mostly because of these 4 things. The crumble zones, which sat in the front and rear of the car, which spread crash damage throughout the car, which made for less total damage and injuries. The 3-point seatbelts invented by Niels Bolin, which stops the driver or passengers from major injuries by strapping them to the seat. The airbags, which pop out of the steering wheel and interior to make the driver's impact to the face and body softer. And the safety systems such as ABS and traction control, which assist the driver and makes driving errors less dangerous. Some victims of car accidents believed that had they been in any other car than a Volvo, they wouldn't be here to tell the tale. Volvo kept the 200 series in their lineup for some variety for the customers and for some extra revenue. And revenue they did get. The 700 series sold 1,293,820 times, with the 740 being the most popular, selling just over 1 million times. The 700 series production ended in 1992, and it's the reason why we got the many great cars that came after it. It was so indestructible and reliable that you can still see loads of them driving on the road in Sweden, still going strong after hundreds of thousands of kilometers, with very few mechanical problems. The successor to the 700 series, the 900 series production started in 1990 and ended in 1998. But I'm probably not gonna make a video about it since it was very similar to the 700 series. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share for more videos like this. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the summer, so it would really help out a lot.